Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Once Upon a Crescent, a Muslim kids podcast. It's been so long since we've come together for a new episode. I have been away from my podcast far too long. It's been a busy few months, but I'm so glad to be back. Alhamdulillah. Let's get back to the way we do things on this podcast, imagining the story. Let's see if I remember how to start this thing. Oh yes, that's how we do it.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Today's episode is called Mariam's Strength. Today's story is sponsored by Sister Shireen for her daughter Mariam. I hope you like the story. Mariam turned the pages of her book and chuckled to herself. She was reading a knock-knock joke book as a way to spend the afternoon on this rainy day. Her older brothers, Ali and Zayd, were going through their favorite sports books too. Mariam continued to read and laugh out loud. Ali looked over at Mariam curiously and asked,
Mariam, what's so funny? You keep randomly laughing out loud.
Mariam sat up straight, excited to share the funny knock-knock jokes. This is a jokes book. Do you want to hear some knock-knock jokes? Ali glanced at his brother Zayd, who also put his sports book down to listen to Mariam. Mariam cleared her throat and grabbed a tissue to prepare for the joke. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Atch.
Atch who?
Alhamdulillah. Mariam giggled as she handed her brother a tissue, pretending that he just sneezed out loud. Ali cracked a smile.
Okay, another one.
Mariam smirked, deciding to make up one by herself. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Zayd.
Zayd who?
Oh no, Zayd! Ali doesn't know who you are. How can you not know your own brother? Ali and Zayd nodded in approval. Mariam put her book down and sprang up to her feet. Okay, I'm done reading. Can we all play a game or something? Mariam's brother looked outside the window and noticed how the rain picked up. It was now pouring outside.
Well, looks like we can't practice soccer outside today.
Mariam hurried to the closet to find a soft ball to play a game with her brothers. Can we play dodgeball, please? Ali and Zayd went back to their sports book. Mariam inched closer to her brothers and threw the ball at them, smiling. You're it! She initiated the game, hoping that they would catch on and want to play too. Zayd picked up the ball and got up.
Okay, but only a few rounds since I want to finish reading my book.
Mariam nodded and happily ran around the living room. Zayd aimed right for Mariam and threw the soft ball towards her feet. He missed. Mariam giggled. You didn't get me, she teased. Mariam picked up the ball and came sprinting towards her brothers. They jumped into action and dodged their sister's ball. Mariam tried to get Ali, but he dodged it, jumping high into the air to avoid getting hit. The ball rolled past him. Now it was Mariam's turn to run away. She hid behind the couch, hoping to use the couch as a shield from getting tagged by the ball. Ali stood on top of the couch and peered down to Mariam. He dropped the ball right on her head. It landed softly with a light plop on her forehead.
Gotcha.
Aw, no, I'm out. Okay, I'll get one of you next time for sure. Her brothers were already running away. Mariam, with full determination and speed, came zooming into the living room, wanting to at least get one of them out during this game of dodgeball. She looked over to her older brothers, who were simply too fast for her. She stopped in place and yelled, I'll just throw it from here. Watch, it'll get to you. Ali and Zayd smiled, standing by a bookshelf.
Okay, but you have to be really strong to throw it all the way here, Mariam. Do you think you could even do that?
I am strong, Mariam shouted back. Mariam stood on top of the sofa and pulled her arm back and used every ounce of strength in her to launch the ball at her brothers. When she threw the ball over, she watched it steer off track and hit the shelves. The ball knocked over something on the bookshelf. It fell with a loud thud on the floor. Ali and Zayd looked at the object that fell to the floor and gasped. Oh, Mariam! Mariam ran over to see what fell. It was her brother's video game controller. The PS5 controller was scratched up because of the fall. Zayd and Ali immediately looked at their little sister's face and added, Oh, it's okay, it was an accident. Mariam ran out of the room to look for Mama. Mama, where are you? She called out, clearly upset. Mama was working in the other room. She put her laptop aside and came to Mariam's side. She looked at her face and immediately knew that something was wrong. Mama came close to Mariam and gave her a comforting hug. Mariam, your heart is pumping so fast. Were you running a lot? Your face is so red. What's going on? Mariam was very upset, but she was not talking. Mama rubbed Mariam's back and said, Mariam, how about you observe what's happening to you inside and tell me about it? I notice your heart pumping fast. You seem kind of breathless too, and your face feels hot. What else is going on in your body? What are you thinking? Mariam took a minute to catch her breath. She inhaled deeply and blew out slowly. Mama, I'm mad, she stated, crossing her arms. Mariam took her mom's advice and thought back to what happened to figure out what all was going on inside of her. Mama, I wanted to show them that I was strong enough, so I threw the ball far to get to them. But instead of hitting Ali and Zayd, I accidentally hit the PS5 controller and it fell to the floor. But Mama, it didn't break, it just fell. I only threw the ball hard because I was trying to play dodgeball and win the game. Mama listened to her daughter and asked softly, Is there anything else that you feel, Mariam? I feel mad that Ali and Zayd thought that I wouldn't be strong enough to throw the ball that far. I am strong, right, Mama? Mama took Mariam's arm and lifted it high in the air. She gave her muscles a gentle squeeze and nodded. Oh, yes, I definitely feel some strong muscles in here. Mariam, show me the other arm. Mariam smiled, showing her mom the other arm. Mama gave the other arm a gentle squeeze too, and nodded, looking impressed. Oh yeah, that one is definitely strong too. But do you know what makes you the strongest of all, Mariam? Mariam thought about that question for a moment and shrugged her shoulders. No, what makes me the strongest of all, Mama? Mama smiled, kissing her daughter's forehead. Well, I noticed that you were in control of that mad feeling. You didn't dump it on anyone else. You didn't shout or yell at your brothers. You were in control, and you came and found me. This is what strength is, Mariam. The Prophet ﷺ said, Strong is not he who knocks the other down, but rather strong is he who controls himself in a fit of anger. Just then, Daddy entered the room soaked from the rain.
Assalamu alaikum. Where is everyone? Ali? Zayd? Come get these groceries, please.
Mariam's brothers quickly appeared to help their dad with the groceries.
Mariam, are you okay? We didn't mean to yell at you. And you know what? You threw that ball pretty strong and pretty far. So that was pretty cool.
Zayd said to his sister, trying to comfort her. Mariam smiled, deciding to just let go of her angry feeling. Mariam noticed a bright pink bag in Daddy's arms. Wa alaykum assalam. Daddy, did you bring dinner for everyone? Daddy nodded his head and handed the pink paper bag to Mariam.
Your favorite food inside your favorite colored bag. Isn't that neat?
Mariam chuckled at her father's playfulness. She peered inside the pink paper bag to see sushi. Oh, jazakallah khair. I love sushi. Daddy smiled.
And I love that you love it. Come on, my strong girl. Let's have dinner.
Mama laughed.
Hey, we were just talking about being strong right before you came.
Mariam, tell Daddy the hadith that you just learned. Mariam sat at the table unpacking the sushi for everyone. She looked up to her daddy and brothers and recalled. Okay, I remember it. The strong one isn't the one who can knock someone down, but actually the strong one is the one who can be in control when they're feeling angry. Ali and Zayd nodded their heads and gave Mariam a thumbs up.
Thanks for that reminder,
Ali said as he sat next to his sister for dinner. Jazakallah khairan for listening to today's episode. If you would like to unlock more episodes, 14 of them on Mariam and Ismail's story, then please click on the Patreon link in the description box below. Please check out my brand new paperback book called What Do You Do When You Don't Feel Like You? A story about how to be in control of your emotions. You can order that on Amazon today. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum.